Honestly, it's been a slow market real estate-wise, as everyone knows, across the country. I think we've really been off to a soft start. People are sitting on the sidelines, the sellers really aren't listing. Buyers aren't really out there. They're waiting for the next shoe to drop. Everyone thinks rates might go down, but of course, we just saw Bank of Canada said no, they're holding steady. Inflation continues to, tick up. I mean, the price of gas has gone crazy. That's definitely going to have an impact. And what we're seeing is we've gotten off to a slower start, but frankly, March has actually been quite good. We've gotten a good number of leads, good number of applications coming in. And really now it's more the question of the valuation of the housing stock that's out there. It has definitely dropped, but the question is how much. And every situation is a little different, right? Yeah, honestly, it continues to grow. I mean, we've grown exponentially over the last 2 or 3 years, like 30% year over year for the last 3 years. That's going to continue for sure. I mean, brokers are really looking at the opportunity. You've probably seen more lenders get into the space and offer the product. It really is, from a demographic perspective, something to look at. I mean, a third of the Canadian population now over the age of 55. And today we saw in the media that our population for the first time in a long time has actually gone backwards. So we diminished the number of Canadians. So I can tell you that, in terms of if you're a broker and you're looking for opportunity, this is probably one of the brightest spots out there and something definitely to look at. Yeah, I'm really encouraging them to think differently about reverse mortgages. I mean, people have a fixed idea of what a reverse mortgage is and who the potential client might be. I'm really going to show some case studies, and I want them to focus on the case studies and how different and diverse the situations are that you can apply a reverse mortgage to. And that's really just expand your horizon, expand your thinking around it, and just think outside the box in terms of what a reverse mortgage could do for you and for your clients. Yeah, in fact, we have an annual reward trip we call Platinum Privilege. And this year, for the first time ever, we had way more many brokers actually qualify for it. And that just shows you many have taken it up as one of the principal parts of their business. And they're actually doing quite well at it. It's like anything. When you focus on it, you will do better at it. And what they're finding is once you start focusing on this segment, there's so much opportunity out there. In fact, in my presentation, I'll cover the actual numbers of what we think the potential is in Canada. No, I mean, for us, we continue. We're celebrating our 40th year this year, anniversary. We've been around for a long time. It's all that we do is reverse mortgages. We focus specifically on the 55 plus segment. We've done a bit of a rebrand this year. You're going to start to see different ads coming out that focus a little differently on, Canadians wanting to stay in their home because they tell us they want to age in place. And again, we think with reverse mortgages, you can actually do that and do it well. So that's what you're going to see from us. Yeah, I mean, to have the history that we've got, to see, the evolution of how the product has helped Canadians, really is important to brokers that are maybe trying it for the first time and, want to deal with someone that we know what we're doing. And we've got credibility. I'd say from a brand perspective, we're well recognized in Canada. When you say CHIP Reverse Mortgage, many Canadians actually know who we are and what we do. And so that's a real advantage if you're a broker, because you want a brand that's got credibility and that's got a presence that you can actually sell. Yeah, so why HomeEquity Bank? I mean, because it's all that we do. And again, I go back to, we are completely focused on the segment of 55-year-olds and older. And so what that means is, even the way we're structured internally, if a client needs to call in because they've got a question about their mortgage, they will speak to a representative that's all they do all day long is talk about reverse mortgages. When we build our products, our policies, our risk appetite, when we look at the country, across the country and where we're lending, we do it with that history and that knowledge and the data that we know what we're doing, but we also feel like we can really serve clients the best.